You should have said that before I clicked start.
Oh.
Have we already started?
Give that man time to at least show up or something.
We've clicked start.
Oh, we'll be here for an hour and a half.
Oh.
Alright. Obviously,
A weather balloon.
the first thing we must do is click pop out chat and put it right here. That's the first thing we must do. And the second thing we must do is trim these cigars.
Ha! Also high.
This is Flor de Tobacco Partagas.
Partagas.
Party gas.
Because we're from the Midwest. I'll have that. That was... No, why?
I was tossing it to you.
You tossed it nowhere near me. In the grand
Well, it was somewhere near you, I say.
You do say that. So I actually had one of these for the first time, well, yesterday, and they are quite good.
Mm.
I don't...
You've never had a cigar before?
I've never had a single cigar in my life. I actually didn't even know what they were when I asked them. I was like, what are these oddly penile objects you're keeping behind the counter? And they said, you smoke them. I was like, oh, I have none of that.
And you were like, huh, these look phallic, I'll purchase some.
That's generally how I go about my day. Thank you. Now I've peed.
Okay.
I still desperately want a hole punch.
Mm-hmm.
I know they're not like expensive.
A hole punch?
A hole punch.
I think we have a hole punch.
Do you have tuppence for a hole punch?
If only it were tuppence.
That's true.
Because tuppence is pretty cheap nowadays.
Even if I had even if it was tuppence, the problem is that I have nuppence. So
Nuppence.
nariapence. That's such a great sound. My lighter is so low on butane that like it just barely lights up at all. I need to put more.
Purchase butane.
I know, you idiot.
Is that what you do?
You purchase it.
Wow.
It must be purchased. I should have just brought in and stole some of yours because I'm a terrible person.
Just like the other one.
It is not.
In that, immediately after toasting it and lighting it, it tastes like a balls.
Oh, it does not.
Must have toasted it too much then.
You're useless.
Yeah. How do I look?
Nice and even. The opposite of me all the time.
Because it doesn't look like this part right here isn't done.
But then roast it, you numbnuts.
Hmm?
I'm not your mom. You know how mom used to always tell us how well our cigars are roasted? Well, I don't do that.
Ah, your mother.
We have the same mother.
How do you know?
I don't know.
Okay, that's a little better.
It's
It's not bad.
You know what? You need to go away.
It's a little better than what I just had a second ago. It's no longer... Okay.
That's so aesthetically pleasing.
Now we've started these cigars. Let us stack them.
That's great. Already?
So we can try out our new friend.
Pour the tea.
Laphroaig 10.
I know, I'm starting to joke around less and less about making this into an ASMR channel. Because it sounds so good every time we do anything.
Oh, there it is.
Are you sure?
Yes, I've never opened a bottle of Laphroaig before.
I believe that. But have you had Laphroaig before?
No.
Well, you were so specific about only opening it.
Alright.
That was beautiful.
I
see.
feel like you guys should have some sort of classical music playing in the background.
That would probably be the best way to start this show, actually, and I've never thought of that until now.
Yeah, I got this. Let's see. Music?
Just do the layup.
I know exactly what classical music we're playing.
Don't know!
Yes, I do.
I'll tell you what immediately came to my mind is the really lame one. If you put in spring number 1, I'm gonna punch you in the face. That's exactly what I was gonna
That's
do.
exactly what I was thinking of.
That's beautiful. Okay, this is cool. No.
Some piano? That's interesting.
Yeah, this is the relaxing musical
yeah.
ensemble. This is nice. Thank you, relaxing classical music ensemble. Relaxing classical
hold on.
music ensemble.
We must pause though.
How is it new age? What kind of a genre is new age if you're just playing Vivaldi on piano? That's about as old age as it gets.
We must pause though.
Oh yeah.
Is there a gain on that microphone? You can turn up a little bit.
This one.
No, the far left. Is there a gain?
That's where I'm at right now.
No, that's volume. I want the gain.
It's essentially the same thing, you douche. Yes.
Yeah, just a little bit.
There's a little bit. Ugh. It's the best part of my day right so far. Is it bad? Okay, we have to go back about 85 seconds of this conversation. I'm mad that we've never opened with playing the same piece of classical music, and I never thought about it until Brooke said that. Now I'm really upset. It really would make everything better, and I'm so mad at myself. I'm going to pull this before it goes away.
There we go. Okay.
It's fantastic.
Laphroaig 10.
That was a terrible advertisement, but okay.
Do you know why it's called Laphroaig 10?
Is it because it's been around for 10 years?
No, it's been around for 200 years.
Oh no. Is that how this works?
It's called Laphroaig 10 because the youngest bottle, or barrel, sorry, in the batch was aged at least 10 years.
You know, I do actually know that.
Huh?
I do actually know that.
Okay.
So this is actually great. I thought this was someone playing Vivaldi on the piano, but instead it's just an ensemble of random stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Play. I want to hear their. Scroll down. What else do they have on here? This is something I'm gonna have to go listen to.
Minuet. You love that.
I do love that. They're slowing all of it down, which is fine, but it's annoying.
To be relaxing, you notice that with spring too.
This is also like, if this is a piano, it's the worst piano I've ever heard.
Also, I have to say, this is called Minuet. That's not right. It's a Minuet 3.
Oh! They couldn't call it a 63.
Well, then make it 6 more seconds then.
Should have. Relaxing classical music. There's a track called Relaxing Classical Music, and all these other ones have names.
Mm-hmm.
I'm missing my calling. I should just be like programming these lame piano things and for like a minute long.
Ah, here you go. Here's your favorite song, Joy of Man's Desire.
It's not my favorite song. Here comes the bribe.
No thanks.
That one's called Relaxing Music.
Which one? Oh yeah, so it is.
I must be very tired too. Stop.
I had to dab.
I must be.
We have to try this Laphroaig.
We do. I'm sorry, I'm so tired that this is entertaining to me and not to anyone else, I'm sure.
Ooh.
Goodness gracious, that smells fantastic. I never say that about... I never say that about a whiskey. Oh, man.
I've seen lots of people smell this.
Yeah.
There's a smell. But I've never heard anyone say they smelled in this.
Yeah. And you're about to tell me about it. Mm-hmm. Well, everyone, really.
2 things together. Honey and some kind of tree nut.
The room note is nice, by the way.
On these? That's good.
They are quite nice, yeah. I like... They're not very... Well, they're not expensive to buy them by themselves from a secondary place, because that is like $6, so they probably could get them for $4. They're relatively cheap.
Okay. You tasted it yet?
Oh, I was waiting on you to
Do
make
so.
some like really douchey face about it.
It this is the first Isla I've ever had. The first Isla of any kind. The first tree nut. Yeah, like something a Brazil nut, an almond, something like that.
Nuts that fall from trees. They have that kind of oilier, butterier consistency.
And yeah, I know almonds and Brazil nuts aren't actually nuts, but it works for now.
It's a term.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. I'll just go ahead and say that. That is... I hate being the guy that says, that's smoky, but that's smoky.
Well, see, it is smoky. It is peaty. I assume. I know that because I know this about Laphroaig. I've never had a smoky or peaty scotch before this one, and it's delicious.
Oh, it's so good.
This is my first peaty scotch.
You know that it's special because I've never once tried the scotch and been like, oh, that's delicious. I'm usually like, well, that's alcohol.
Ah, yes. We'll see. I mean,
Same.
we all enjoy a good nut every now and then. Which sounded a lot worse than how I meant it.
They're not bad. How big? I should probably have... What are the measurements on these? Are these 47s? I didn't even read them. 49.
49s?
They're 49s.
That's alright.
They're not bad. Yeah, they're decent size.
They're pretty good.
They smoke shockingly quickly, actually.
Really?
Which is fine. Oh yeah, you can see. Well, obviously everything I smoke goes out quickly, but
Yeah,
but no, I think
you could have an 84-9 Robusto and be done within 15 minutes.
You probably could though. Pardon me.
Clear to Luna that we're on now. Is this is this the 12th or the 14th, whichever it is, the Moonlight Symphony, Beethoven's deal? Because it kind of sounds like it. But you would know and I wouldn't.
You'd think, but I'm so tired. Smoke rings are pretty good. Were you blowing smoke rings?
Yeah, I was.
Oh, I wasn't looking.
Your turn.
Ugh, I'll pretend like I know how. No, I just
Perfect.
I just have puffs of smoke coming out of my
He
face.
beeth a dragon.
I beeth a dragon. I beat that way too much, and I'm sorry, Cigar. I apologize to you. Got it. Okay, this is... I don't know if it's because we're both tired or because I'm just dying and I don't know what's going on.
Let's see.
But
It's
we're
because
being-
we're both tired. We've been off for 2 weeks, and we have no idea what we're going to talk about.
I know. We're super boring. So,
Speaking of boring,
really,
that's a good segue into our topic. Board games.
I hate you so much. I want to die. Jump out of that window. Sure. Okay. So are we just being really, really vague, or we want to talk about one in specific, or a style? Or you just want to start talking about board games, and then we'll probably end up rambling about nonsense like we do in our everyday lives?
Well, I figured we'd talk about fantasy flight games, at least a few of those.
Okay.
Start off with three of our... Let's see. I say three. Two of our favorite fantasy flight games, and another game that may not be fantasy flight.
Okay.
Because I don't remember who made this.
We'll find out.
Two of our favorite fantasy flight games. That is one that we call it one of our favorites, but we really can't mean that because it's we never ever play it, and that is Arkham Horror.
Arkham Horror is one of my favorites, though. It's just so hard to sit down and have a game of Arkham Horror.
Well, it's because it takes almost an hour to set up and then about 6 hours to play.
It's true. It's like if you have a Saturday, you should just play the game. So, so obviously I like that game because I'm a Lovecraft obsessed individual. So like having, it's not like it's like a nod to Lovecraft. It's like, hey, this is 100% a Lovecraft game. All the bad guys are Lovecraftian. The space, the time, the area you're in, everything's Lovecraftian. So that's what I like about it the most. But it is worth mentioning what makes the game. I don't want to say better. But one thing that I do like is they don't even let you pick. They have a ton of characters and they don't let you pick them. And I think that adds to the difficulty in a really interesting way. It's a very simple way, but you could really wreck the game by picking your own characters, and by simply taking that away from you, it's really interesting how well they take away from that.
Yeah. So Hungry Hippos is fun.
It's not from Fantasy Flight.
Yes, Fantasy Flight. You know, Hungry Hippos is probably older than Fantasy Flight games.
By many years.
It's not a Fantasy Flight game, and while it is fun and it's a lot more hectic than most Fantasy Flight games, it generally ends a lot quicker than any Fantasy Flight game I've ever played.
This is true. Most Fantasy Flight games take several hours. Hungry Hippos is usually over in about 45 to 50 seconds.
I'd say.
I don't know, I haven't played since I was 5, and I probably was better at 5 than I am now, actually.
Yeah, well, that's the way a lot of things are. Like, we haven't owned a Hungry Hippos game since then, just because...
Have we ever?
We owned a knockoff, like, not actual Hungry Hippos.
Starving alligators or something?
It's a game company. They make board games. They're called Fantasy Flight games.
We should probably preface this by saying, when we talk about board games, we're giant nerds about board games.
Yeah.
So we play really, really weird tabletop games that take hours and hours to play and cost usually close to $100 to purchase.
Unless it's a Ryan Laukat game, then it's like $200. For whatever reason.
They're like $60. I didn't get his new one.
I know he had one. Oh yeah, I knew that. I knew he had that.
I told you.
Yeah, I saw that. So most of the board games we play are by a company called Fantasy Flight, or I'll have you know I'm 27.
I'm 37. I'm not old. 19. If we're in here smoking and drinking at 19, Roy, there's other issues.
Although I have been told I look 19. Not anymore now that I'm fat. But.
No, it helps. 19-year-olds can't be fat. Preposterous. This is America.
This is America. This is a chicken wing. This is Laphroaig. This is a cell phone.
What did you just do?
I went to pick up my phone and I threw it right into my face.
Like you do. That's beautiful.
It's been so long since I've had anything. I've had a single sip and I'm drunk.
I don't know. Is it raining?
I sure hope so.
Sorry, I'm so tired. But anyways, back to that particular game. I would go ahead and say that what sets that game apart from me right off the bat is the fact that you can't pick the characters even though there's like 12.
Yeah, they have to be randomly selected.
Yeah, and the characters pair with each other really, really well. But
if you pick the right one.
Exactly, but they don't let you pick them. And that's what I think is really cool about the game. Like, it literally changes the game in a positive way just by saying, no, you're not allowed. And that's really it. It's super easy.
Well, see, that's what makes it cool because you're, it's very much random people who are good at something who happen to come together to assist each other to help this. And that's what happens when these random people... You alright?
No.
What have you done?
What just happened?
Ow!
Um...
The little lip of the bed that holds the bed onto the frame.
That's...
Some of my toes just caught onto that.
Ow.
A portion of her toes. Well done. Don't die.
Yeah.
That is kind of the sun behind us. That is the outside. But that direction is north, so the sun won't be there quite
The
yet.
sun literally is never there. Can you walk? Are you going to the hospital?
No.
Are you walking to the hospital?
No.
No.
Are you walking to the bathroom?
No.
Are you walking to the kitchen?
Yes.
Okay. There's only so many things that way.
There are so many things that way.
Pretty random and good at things. Yeah. That's the point.
You would be in this game then.
Yeah.
You're one of the characters in this game. Now, good time to find out. Because you're random and good at things.
And we need to. And
First of
if
all,
you
we
just
don't
have
look at
a
it.
series of people, you know, if you didn't assemble a team, you just gather some people together. Who knows if their skill sets will line up with each other or not?
And this is why
That's
it's really
the point
cool.
of it. It's so cool.
Obviously, well, I say obviously only because I said it earlier. It's based on Lovecraft and Lovecraft's monsters, and so therefore Lovecraft stories, all that kind of stuff. And if you read Lovecraft stories, excuse me, since they're all relatively short, even the long ones are novellas at best. It's always a collection of people who end up coming together, and they have to do it very quickly and very abruptly.
Or an individual.
Sometimes, but a lot of the really good stories, like the Dunwich Horror or the Mountains of Madness, you have multiple people who have all kind of come together, and sometimes it's at random, sometimes very quickly. So it's, I think I'm probably like diving too deep into a metaphor that's not really there, but I'm going to go with it.
We'll see. That is the thing, though, I noticed about that particular game, is that not everything in the game
Is there?
is ripped directly from Lovecraft. Some of it is ripped directly from Andrew, what's his name, that came immediately after Lovecraft.
Which he's blessed by Lovecraft, so that's fine.
Yeah.
Lovecraft, I love witchcraft. It's not the same thing as it turns out.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of witchcraft in Lovecraft as it turns out.
Very little of it.
It exists, but only in an odd way.
Mm-hmm.
It's Howard Phillips Lovecraft. Go read some of it. It's great.
I would say, Howard Phillips Lovecraft.
I said it several times.
This is my personal opinion. He is either the best or second best classical American horror author.
Oh, I would say he's the best. Because who was you going to say was the best if he's the second best?
If he's either the best or second best, and the person who is also the best or second best is Edgar Allan Poe.
Say, like, I want to say Edgar Allan Poe, so if it depends on how prolific you're letting them be. He's more prolific in the amount of stories he's written, but H.P. Lovecraft is more prolific, and he's written to so many people and inspired so many people by writing to so many people that he inspired more of a mythos. So I almost think his legacy is better, but
I'm not saying
more
objectively
prolific.
the best by any sort of rubric. I'm saying my favorite.
Oh, that's fine. I just mean, like, I'm not even being objective necessarily, as much as it's like, I think that they're both the best in two different areas, and that's why it's closed. They're both really, really good at this or this. But I think, obviously, Edgar Allan Poe doesn't have a mythos. There are no Poean books, not really. But there are a ton of Lovecraftian books. Or Yog-Sothothery, whatever you want to call it. It's great. So obviously I'm going to go more towards Lovecraft because I'm obsessive. But, musical yawns. Let's go back into the Laphroaig and talk about it now that we've had a fair bit of this stick here.
Okay.
I know you've already had another drink, I haven't yet. It almost has, for me, it's still very smoky.
There's almost a fruitiness to it in the background there.
In the background, but up front, it's still so, and I'm not complaining at all, it's great. It's still so, I can't think of the word I'm trying to grasp because I'm tired. It's very, oh, this sucks.
Once you swallow it, there's no flavor in your mouth except for peat.
Okay,
All you taste is peat.
This isn't what I was going to go with, but I think I'm going to...
I have no idea what he's doing.
I want to go in this direction. This is a very sustaining drink. It feels, when you drink it, there are so many different flavors happening that complement each other really well. You don't feel like you have to have a thing with it. Every time we've had a whiskey, I'm just like, this would go. I would love to pour some of this in here. I want to pour some. I do not want to mix that with anything. I have no desire to mix that with something else to make a mixed drink. That is great by itself. I've never said that about any whiskey, and holy cow.
Oh, speaking of which,
Which is which?
Next week, we're going to have...
Somehow it just appeared like you just flipped me off for no reason.
I didn't, but I can.
Next week, we're going to use this to make a sour.
Okay.
There's a reason for that.
I mean, I know we are, but I'm just saying...
Yeah.
I'm not saying don't you dare. I'm saying... This is the first time I've had a whiskey where I was like, yeah, don't put anything in that. This is beautiful.
But there's a reason why we're making a sour with this.
Because you have a recipe for one.
Well, no, there's a reason why we're specifically making a sour with this.
Well, just
instead
tell
of
me.
something else. It's because there are lots of things we could do. A highball would be good, and so on.
A highball would be good.
But the reason why we're starting with a sour for our first mixer is because someone has tested various things, and they've determined that using a middle shelf, smoky, peaty scotch to make a sour is not the tastiest thing you can do.
Okay. So we're trying to make
obviously we have
Laphroaig
to try
taste
it.
bad?
Huh?
We're trying to make this taste bad is what you're saying.
But obviously we have to try that then.
Obviously, a weather balloon.
Let's leave the brain work to those with the brain, shall we? Okay.
Oh!
You know,
Okay.
in addition to being a much cleaner smoke than any cigarette could possibly be, there's another reason why cigars will never stain your fingers like cigarettes do. And that is...
Onto this thing.
That's exactly what this thing was originally designed for.
It's amazing.
You can't stain your fingers with clean paper.
Challenge accepted, but sure.
You can use clean paper in assisting the staining of your fingers. Because if you use that clean paper to give yourself several paper cuts, blow smoke in your drink and swallow it. I do sometimes. Yes. Actually, since this is already smoky, this would be the one to try it with.
I would say this actually wouldn't be bad. Sean, you've asked yourself.
It's really hard to get smoke into a Glencairn.
Oh yeah.
There's a little bit.
Oh, there's no way it's going to show up on the camera as good as it looks.
It's showing up a little
That's
bit, but
actually
no,
not
it's
too
not
bad.
good.
Oh. Here you go, Brooke. It's magnificent looking. I just want to sit there and stare at it, actually.
Mm-hmm. You had a heavier Magic Dragon in yours than I did.
I'm very good at that. Is this... Am I
we go.
cursing the house right now? Or am I blessing the house right now? What's happening? Body of Christ.
I was going to say, it seems like a Catholic thing, so you're cursing it.
It looks...
Let's see if that's anything.
It is. Whoa! It is. That shocked me. I was not ready for that.
The initial, right on your tongue there,
Terrible.
it's actually less smoky.
Yeah.
And it's sweeter.
That was super weird to me.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Interesting. Alright, we need to jump back on topic or something, because this is boring.
Yes.
I'm boring myself. I don't have to watch me.
Okay. We'll give a premise and a brief review.
Wow!
Oh, sorry about your luck.
That was very painful.
We'll give a premise.
Ow!
Whoa, right here. Right here. I smell skunk.
I'm sorry, I've been injecting the devil's lettuce. My apologies for the marijuanas in your apartment.
Tyler, you snorted far too much weed.
I have the electric lettuce. Please continue.
Yes. So, essentially, there are multiple evil gates
Evil.
that have been opened up that are allowing in multiple evil creatures.
Into this game, yeah.
And you have a certain time frame
Paper a little.
to go through and close those gates
You do?
and destroy any evil creatures that may be around.
Yes.
And yes, you can close the gates. And if all the gates are closed, you did a good job. You can close and seal the gates. And then those gates cannot be reopened for any reason, and it's great. And then once you have the gates closed, then the evil monster is not summoned.
Yes, you do not crack open an old one with the boys.
Yeah, so...
You haven't heard that before?
That's awesome, I love that.
Continue.
There are multiple ways to win. You can close all the gates and then destroy all the monsters.
Or, the difficult thing...
Oh, there are three ways. You can close all the gates and destroy all the monsters, or you can seal, which is it's harder to seal a gate than just to close it. You can seal greater than half of the gates, and the monsters are irrelevant. Or you can leave the gates. Oh, you have to kill the gatekeeper. Sometimes there are gatekeepers in that the monsters come through the gates and then they don't always move, and sometimes they function as gatekeepers. The closest thing to killing the actual gatekeeper is what happens if you fail to close the gates for however many turns. A dozen turns, or I don't remember how long it is. It's a lot of turns. And if you fail to close the gates in that amount of time, the Great Old One is summoned. At that point... I don't know if that ever happened to us or not. Did it? I don't remember.
One time. We lost one time.
That would have been the time we lost.
It was. Yes.
If
you and
wait
Aaron,
too long,
I think, actually lost.
Huh?
I think me, you, and Aaron lost one time.
Okay. But yeah, if you wait too long, then then a Great Old One is summoned.
They just generically say Great Old One, but some of them are actually. Not just great old ones, but I won't be that nerd, but they're not all great old ones.
Some of them are great old ones, some of them are just old ones, and some of them are outer gods, but it's just referred to as the Great Old One.
Yuck.
And there are multiple Great Old Ones that there can be randomly selected from, and you then your only choices then are to destroy the Great Old One or die. And when that happens, most of the time you die.
Most of the time you die.
Yeah.
I think there are two, correct me if I'm wrong, Azathoth I think is the only one the game just ends. But the reason why the significance of that is Azathoth is technically a being outside of anything in our time, space, realm, any of that kind of stuff. And the whole point is he's the blind idiot god who's always sleeping. And if he wakes up, essentially, he's the thing. Everything that's happening in our entire world and every world ever is just him dreaming about it, and we're not really real. So the second he wakes up, everything ceases to exist. So I like that if he wakes up, you can't kill him, because that's just hilarious to me. So yeah, sorry, that's just a fun point of the game that I thought. Please continue with your talking.
That kind of makes me think of Ron the Vacuous Spider.
In that you hate it?
No. Ron the Vacuous Spider. Vacuous, of course, means empty, idiotic.
By the way, I've also, I'm down here, I think. I don't know how to fix that. Please continue.
Relight the outside of it. You might use a soft flame for that.
I might do that.
It's on the table, I think.
Oh no. How will I ever get to the table?
But it is similar. It makes me think of that, vacuous means empty or idiotic, so it just means Ron the Idiot Spider.
Well, sure, yeah.
And also...
Like me, I'm an idiot spider.
Also, Rom's being is what is keeping some semblance of reality in the world, and when Rom dies is when the nightmare truly fully begins.
That's actually, I didn't think of it that in depth. Sean, I'm gonna blow your mind here. I want you to brace yourself. Bloodborne is loosely based on Lovecraft.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
I know. You've learned a thing today.
By loosely, he means
Extremely.
heavily. And by
Almost
blow your mind, he
exclusively.
means everybody knew that.
And by that I mean, yes.
And then it's a really, really good game.
Mm.
If you want to introduce someone to the realm of extremely nerdy board gaming, that's a really good entry point.
Oh, Bloodborne?
No, going back to the other.
Oh.
Arkham Horror.
The Bloodborne game is good too.
No, that is a good one. But I wouldn't call it. I mean, that's almost casual gaming.
It's borderline casual.
Yeah.
So in stark contrast to the Dark Souls board game, which is not casual.
Nothing about it. Like that game is difficult for us.
Oh.
Also, we did have to change some of the rules because some of the rules were stupid. But that's neither here nor there.
I'm gonna combat your statement though. Do you really think that's a good introduction to that kind of gaming?
Okay, so depends on where the person started. What I mean is, you've got the person like into like casual gaming, like other than just Monopoly. So like you played Sheriff of Nottingham with him, which I think is also Fantasy Flight.
That's Fantasy.
But that's not one of the ones I was going to talk about.
Yeah, let's not talk about that.
But
don't bring it up ever again.
like like introduce him into that, like the more casual of the nerdy games. You bring them into that and let them discover that, and then you say, "Now have I a treat for you?" Is really like you don't just say, "Oh, you play board games? Oh, it's Monopoly? Ho. Let me show you something."
Yeah,
you don't jump them straight into that.
They
The
will not
Bloodborne
wanna play
game
with
would
you.
be a good game to just jump them straight into. Or another game you could use, another not casual game you could use to jump them in, is our other favorite Fantasy Flight game that we don't physically own.
Do we own it in some other way?
Yes, we do. The Witcher board game.
Oh, yeah. I thought about that as soon as you said it. That is really good. Oh, we haven't played that in forever.
Yeah, I
That's
know.
a really good game.
Well, it's not that fun with two people. We would
No.
need to get another copy of it for Brooke or Ellie.
It's a really good game.
No, we need to physically buy it because
That would be great.
there are a few rules, again, that I would like to change.
That game's got to be expensive now, though.
I don't know. I had a Fantasy Flight book before. It's probably $40.
Oh, really? That's not bad. I would definitely expect them to be north of 70, honestly. Because they're... Oh, I'm assuming that it's not still in print, is it?
Hold on.
Consult the Book of Armaments. Good luck not breaking something, because you're going to break something. It's right there. It's right there. Just hit the button.
Okay, so we're in the Miniature Market. That's our board game store that we always go to online. Please don't pick your nose on camera.
No.
I'll do my best. It's a habit. What's the... Oh, yes.
Feywick chair. Oh.
The Witcher. Now we're going to search for The Witcher.
Through 1,000 MTG cards. Hey, there it is.
Right here. The Witcher adventure game.
Oh.
It's currently out of stock.
That's what I was saying. I thought it'd be
Yeah.
out of print. If you go find someone else's copy, I bet you it costs more than $70.
Yeah.
Wait! There's more.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll cost $70.
Yeah. I wish they would say out of print. Instead of out of stock, if it is out of print.
But for the record, you were right. It's out of stock.
It is out of stock, but I wish they would give the reason why. So they would say, hey, you
Well, Sean, I'm going to spoil it for you. It's because they don't have any copies.
I know, but I wish they would say why they don't have copies.
I can't think of The Witcher or The Witcher board game without desperately wishing it was September so we could go to the Renaissance Fair. The festival. I'm so excited to go.
Let's look this up real quick. Witcher Adventure Game official website. Yeah, $150 on eBay. Let's see.
In a world.
No,
Okay.
that's not. No.
They left the website up?
It was Fantasy Flight. Go to actual Fantasy Flight website.
There's Fallout from Walmart.
Yeah, might as well. Okay.
White
See,
as Mel.
So, products.
Arkham Horror Files. I always want to play Legend of the Five Rings. That looked really interesting. Did I see Lord of the Rings on that other page?
What? Fantasy Flight made Doom the board game.
Tactical combat. Interesting.
Yeah, it's no longer in print.
Huh.
Okay. Oh well. Tactical combat for 2 to 5 players, based on Bethesda's version. Obviously, you can tell by the picture. I mean, I liked the Bethesda's thing.
Okay.
It's currently out of stock from Fantasy Flight, though.
And it was $80. Well, you see all the miniatures and the everything.
Yeah. Okay. Coolio.
We're being very boring today.
Yeah, we're very, very boring every day.
This is worse than normal.
But in the Witcher Adventure game, which we'll now have to play digitally if we play... I have one more thing to check.
Okay.
You keep speaking while I'm checking.
So, back in 1975, there was a very big influx of people trying to move to North Dakota. No other real reason than much of the land was unclaimed. So people were out there trying to get free property and trying to start grow crops and live off the grid because the 70s were terrible because of all the aliens coming in. And I don't mean illegal aliens, I mean like XCOM aliens. There were none in North Dakota that we know of. So when people were out there smoking the devil's lettuce, they started seeing more of these animals. If you found what you're looking for, because I'm just making everything up as I go. No? Okay. So after that, when they all got there, they started smoking the electric lettuce. They saw more aliens. These weren't real. They were just lacing their marijuana. But the more of them they saw, the more people didn't want to go to North Dakota, and that's why we hate North Dakota now, because everyone was seeing aliens when there were really no aliens. No? Okay.
Okay.
South Dakota.
All right. Doesn't work. No, we'll have to do this myself then. I was checking to see if someone had made The Witcher for Tabletop Simulator.
Okay.
So I'll have to do
I would
that
hate
myself.
that.
Why?
That would be hard.
Why would it be hard?
To play on Tabletop Simulator?
Yeah, just move your pieces around, drag and drop.
Roll your dice and move your mice, nobody gets hurt?
Exactly. Oh well.
Oh well.
Okay.
This sounds like I'm not going to do it.
I would do it, but it'd take a long time. I'm not sure I have time. Huh? I'm not sure I have time to do it, but I would do it.
Oh my goodness, I'm dying.
I love Tabletop Simulator.
Let's move on to a different game. I don't really want to talk about The Witcher. I'm gonna
Okay.
play it. It's just going to make me want to play it. When I go home, I'm going back to bed.
Okay. Then let me think.
Let's see. Another game that we play. Let's talk about Ryan Laukat games.
Ryan Laukat. Okay. You know a lot more about Ryan Laukat than I do. So let's talk about a game first that was illustrated by Ryan Laukat and made by someone else.
Yeah.
And that is... And actually, this is a very, very fun casual game. An 8-year-old could pick it up. It's beautiful. But it's still... It's incredibly fun in an endearing way, though.
Yeah, it's very elegant for as simple as it is.
The game is called Dingo's Dreams. And it goes like this. You have tiles, and you arrange them in any way you like.
It does not matter.
Yeah, the only rule is they have to be set up in a 5-tile by 5-tile square. That's it. You can put them in any order you like, do whatever. And then you have another tile that has an animal on both sides. Then a card is drawn and put in the middle of the table. And it says, and the card has a shape on it.
There are no words anywhere in this game.
Yes.
Like a lot of Ryan Laukat games.
Ryan Laukat only has words in his instruction books. He's awesome.
It's beautiful.
And then it has a shape on it with dots somewhere in the squares. And you have to make all of your landscape pictures on the other side. They're animal pictures. There are landscape pictures on one side, animals on the other side. And you have to make all the landscape pictures in the pattern shown on the card look like animals. And then things are drawn to show what it is that what landscape you're supposed to flip over. And then you slide your stuff. And it's incredibly simple, fun to play, and fun to play.
And fun to play. And my 6-year-old, who is now 7, definitely has played this game before, and she figured it out with pretty well ease. But yeah, the Ryan Laukat illustrated that game. He also illustrates his own games, which is really interesting because it's cool because one particular series of his games that we play, or I've played through, I don't think we've actually played the latest
Under
one.
and Over It.
Under and Over It is what it's called. It's essentially like a series of games that are all together, and he's done all the artwork for it, so it all looks similar. And each game is, I don't want to say painfully similar, but it's the reason why Islebound was so refreshing, because it wasn't the same game.
Speaking of games that aren't similar of his, my favorite of his games so far, I think, is City of
Go back
Iron.
and do that again, that was really good.
I think that's the one with where you collect cows, right? The City of Iron?
Yes, and there's that game. Okay, so that game is about as far away from a casual board game as you can get, in my opinion. And the reason being, it's so European. It's shocking, and it's scoring shockingly.
Yeah. It's incredibly European inspired.
No, I'm going to go ahead and immediately disagree. You can play the entire game and not do half of the stuff you can do, and probably still win. That's the reason why I think you can gain all of your points
At the very
end.
end.
You can get all of them at the very end, and you can literally only do 1 or 2 of all the things you have to do. Like, the last time we played, I never even went to the mine or, harvested one time. And I was probably second or one of the two.
Second or one.
Second or one.
Second to one.
It's a better way to look at it, I suppose. But yeah, that game, there's not even really time to describe what the game is. That'd be pointless.
Why?
Why?
I did almost nothing in the game that you can do, and why when I do that, almost every single time I either win or lose.
I nearly win some of the times. But it's super in depth. There's lots of things you can do as far as you can go on these little
I've gone
weird
out.
little. Yep, good for you. There's
How would I
little
do that?
missions. You can go to the mine to mine for things. I will say the only reason why that game was different than the rest of his games, all of his other games are extremely story driven.
Mm-hmm.
That one's not.
Yeah.
They're story driven to the point that the other one that we played the most, we've definitely played. I'm so tired. What's the one that we played the most?
Above and Below.
Above and Below is literally a story game. One of the main things you do
Is tell stories.
You tell stories. Well, you don't tell them. He tells them. You just read them. But
You tell stories to the other players.
yeah, that's true.
I hate the taste of fire. I need some
Sean
smoke.
Moberly. Nice.
I could never be a fire eater.
Also, Sean Moberly.
The interesting thing about this
Setup?
this Laphroaig here,
Yeah.
is that what's the horsepower on that?
43, isn't it?
I think so.
43.
Yeah, 43 horsepower. I have a few sores on the inside of my mouth. I know exactly where they are
I
every
found
time I
them.
sip. I have one here, and here, and one here. And one on my tongue.
Well, we need to switch gears or something, because this is dragging, and we've only been here 35 minutes. Yeah, exactly 35 minutes.
48 minutes.
Well, we were here earlier than 7.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. I think it's just because we're both dying.
Yeah, that has
Being
something to do with it.
We're not long for this world.
I'll tell you what we should. But I'm long in this world. Speaking of which,
Speaking of what?
being long in this world,
Oh, gross. Continue.
some months ago, back in October,
That's quite a few months ago, but continue.
my wife had to have a certain procedure done, and given her reaction to that procedure, it was told that people who have that particular reaction to that procedure, it means that their partner had to have been quite large. And that makes me kind of suspicious.
I knew where that was going.
It's like, hold on now.
Wait a minute. Hey. You know, my son looks exactly like me and not a thing like his mama. That makes me suspicious. We should definitely, you know what we should be doing because we're struggling so much today? We should be playing a game.
Let's play a game.
Let's do that because that's the only way to salvage what's left of this.
Yeah, we've ruined everything. Let's play a game.
We've ruined everything.
What do we got?
I don't know. I'm down for anything though.
I have 100 games in my library.
Literally?
Tyler. Close to it. Let me see.
I haven't downloaded...
147.
Oh, 47. I haven't actually downloaded 40 Winks yet. Have you played it?
It controls kind of poorly.
No. Well, it wasn't expensive, so who cares?
Mm-hmm.
I don't care. What's a game that we haven't played together that we need to play? You talk about some sometimes. They're about to release for the PS4 and the Xbox One. What's that 2D hack 'em slash 'em platformer that everyone compares to Dark Souls because Dark Souls came out before and therefore everything's Dark Souls?
Salt and Sanctuary?
No, but the other Hollow Knight.
Oh, Hollow Knight 2. Yeah, I saw that.
It's coming out. I'm kind of excited.
Excellent.
Devil Daggers.
That's single player. You could play it, though.
No.
I could tell you how to play it and then watch you struggle.
I love struggling. Oh, you have Morrowind. I want to play Morrowind. I mean, we can't play Morrowind.
Gang Beast, Golf with Friends.
Golf with Friends. Can we do that?
Let's see if it's local. I'll try.
I think it's local, isn't it?
If it's local, we'll try it. Drag this over here before that opens.
Drag 'em!
That was... Whew, that was close. Okay. Yeah,
To
if you can play locally,
That'd be
then
great.
I'll do it.
I'll do it!
Oh, I need to pull this up. This needs to come over here. Whoop. Okay. Get back into this.
I think this is about... So this is not to the point where I would quit smoking most cigars.
Mm-hmm.
This one's not very great when it gets down to here. Very pretty.
Wow. 830 feet per second.
Frame rate.
First time
182,
setup.
202,
Server region.
198, 198, 196, 190, 198. Ah!
America.
Players, 6, 17, 85.
No. Not America West. America. Dang. I'm dying.
Excuse you.
Whew. 37 players in this. Hot seat mode is now available. Turn down the master volume.
Good lord, are you okay?
Offline. Hot seat. There we go.
Cool.
Add hot seat player. There we go.
Is Brooke playing or just be playing?
Alright. Poop.
Are we all three playing or just the two of us playing?
Are we all three playing?
Are we all three playing golf?
Are we all three playing golf with friends?
What?
Are we all three playing golf?
We're about to play golf. Are you playing golf?
Sure.
Thank you. Huh?
Sure.
Okay, come on. Come play golf.
I'm gonna.
You can have my seat. I'll stand up.
I was gonna stand up because I'm in your house.
Well, she's my wife. I stand up for her.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I've offended someone. If chivalry's dead, Sean stabbed it in the face.
After it died.
After it died. Golf with flamingos. So that's a great
Oh, I forgot to click cut. Dang it.
That's a great Alice in Wonderland reference there. Thank you.
There we go.
Whoa, what did you just do?
I put this right in my throat is what I did. Ooh.
Oh, it's hilarious.
Okay.
Oh.
You know,
I don't even know how to control this game, but I'm sure
you
it'll be
didn't
fine.
have to. You didn't have to.
You'd have been
change.
below the camera.
Like it's 7 a.m.
Meh.
Everyone expects you to be wearing sleep clothes.
I'm still wearing sleep clothes and I got up and drove here.
Well, I say it's 7 a.m. It's
7:41.
20 till 10.
Well, not where
20 till 8. Why say 20 till 10?
not where Craves the Smoke is.
Yeah, it's 20 till 7 over there. I'm
Nudge,
so
nudge,
sorry.
wink, wink.
He said knowingly. Oh, and then she ran away.
So we're playing the Force. Is that a good level?
It's the easiest level.
This is the one that
Have you played this before?
No, but I think I've seen Markiplier and Wade play it.
Okay. We'll go ahead and start. See who's going first.
You're going first.
Not necessarily.
Oh. Okay. I'm sorry. Why are you attacking me like this?
But because you're a weirdo.
You got me there.
Okay, I am going first. Okay.
I'm trying to get out there.
So
I've ruined everything again. All I do is tear things apart.
you just move the mouse forward and backward for power, left and right to aim,
Okay.
and just poo-poo. Oops.
Good shot!
Like that, see? Easy, easy. You should have brought your headphones over.
Oh, well, I mean,
You should have brought your other headphones over.
Your turn, player 2. Hey, what color are
That's
you?
you, Tyler, you're player
I'm
two.
player 2?
Yeah.
Okay, so, I hate all these buttons here. So, click, hold, no, you don't click? What's happening?
Hold click. And
Oh,
push
forward! Oh,
Yeah.
forward, I got you. So let's do...
can I even use these headphones or should I use this one?
You can use these.
Okay.
Goodness, how...
Plug them into this.
Geometry's not that hard!
Oh, I thought his... Oh, yours are plugged in.
It's a split! We've split them.
Okay, now it's your turn.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy!
Oh boy!
Oh, boy! I'm a robot!
It has music.
It does.
Who
It's
would've
very
thought?
pleasant. Actually, I need to turn the music down.
Okay, so what do I do?
You click first of all.
Click to continue.
I can figure it out either.
Now click and hold. Move left and right to aim. Push forward for more power. Push forward for some
Like,
power.
hold it down and just push the mouse.
Like that.
You've done it. Now you pushed the mouse.
I did good.
I did good. I'm done. Your turn,
My
Jonathan.
turn.
Underscore Titavi. I was making fun of you, but you actually have the best angle at this now.
Even though I still suck.
Well,
All right.
I'm gonna go ahead and
Your turn,
say
White.
goodbye to that. Your turn, White.
I don't know what I do.
I want to run
Yeah,
over
a
this.
smarter man would have plugged in a second mouse and handed it to you.
Well, you're not a smarter man, so.
How could I be a smarter man than I? I am I.
Aye.
Click to continue. And then do your thing.
Click to push.
Go ahead, boy, do your thing. Go ahead, just do your
What?
Oh.
It was so close.
This kid even could get hectic in a hurry. I would have loved for you to miss.
Me too,
Mostly
honestly.
because I want to win, but... Okay. I assume this will be enough there. Good lord. That's so aggressive.
You need a tiny, tiny bit of power.
I guess. Apparently the smallest amount available.
Like that.
Do we all have the same score after that nonsense start?
Yes.
It's beautiful.
Your turn, Jonathan. Okay. So can you get outside of the bounds?
I
by
didn't
accident?
mean to let go. No!
You actually didn't do too bad.
Yeah, but everyone else is going to make it, though.
I hope so. So can you actually get away from the course by like
Yes.
outside of it?
Yes.
Yes, you can. It'll be harder to get outside of the course since I have jumping turned off.
How hard did you go?
I didn't see when I accidentally let go.
Oh no!
Harder than that.
Harder than that.
So,
Thanks,
dead down
everyone.
the middle, 1.5 is what you want.
1.5, half of the next bar, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
But
1.5 bars.
would it... That matters.
Huh? No, the angle doesn't, like that doesn't matter.
Just so
It-
you can see better.
For the squares, like,
Well, the line will be going down the middle of the squares. See?
yeah.
Whatever.
Oh yes, good at this.
Just.
All right,
Who's like,
got it.
oh yes. Negligible amounts of power. So I actually have a very hard shot here because I don't know how hard I have to go to get over this hill.
No one will be seated during the golf portion of the video.
Except for me and everyone but you.
Yeah.
Okay, do we change order based on who did better? Oh no, it's the same order every time. It's quite good. Oh, there's a...
If she likes this, it'll be a thing because she doesn't like cigars. Ah! Yeah, Sometimes this mouse double clicks.
It is really good.
You like
It
it?
reminds me of coffee.
Yeah, no, it's not completely a robust, but it's an aggressive medium.
Oh yeah.
I thought I was going to do well there. I
Are
don't
you
know if you want
supposed
to.
to go through the hole? Is that like...
That's the best. Gives you the best later shot. Is if you go drop through the hole.
I was actually pretty close.
Oops. That was
You're the right idea.
way too fast.
Oh my goodness, this is so good. This is.
You
I don't even like
moving
whiskey
way too fast.
straight very
Try the
well.
Laphroaig.
Oh my goodness, it's great. Shockingly good.
Okay. Wait for it. Oh.
You didn't wait for it.
I waited for it, just not.
You
long
just
enough.
suck! Okay. Your turn, Red.
Tyler has the advantage because he has to reach across the world. Oh yes.
What just happened?
It double clicked on you too.
I only like it when other people do it.
I need to get a new mouse.
This makes me think it's like liquid beef jerky.
Yeah, no, 100%. It's very like. Well, I can't think of the word I'm trying to think of. It's making me angry.
Petey.
Petey's a good word, but I mean.
It's your turn, Brooke.
Oh,
What
sorry.
am I thinking
I
of?
think.
It is.
I thought you. No, you're blue, Tyler.
Wait, I'm blue?
Yeah, so you must have just whipped the
But
mouse
it said
around.
Who's-
third? It said the
It
third
did.
person.
Is this player 3?
Okay, I thought. Okay.
But I'm blue, aren't I?
I don't know what color
Oh,
I am.
Is there a way to bring up the menu real quick? That will tell us who's what? It doesn't tell us anything.
Yeah.
Oops.
Well, you're there now. If it goes to Sean's turn, then we'll know we did everything okay.
Okay.
All right, we're good.
All right.
I didn't think I was red. It's a fair shot. Yeah.
That was good.
A fair shot.
Open the thing, please.
Oh, that was well done.
Your turn, Brooke.
I would like to think we're all going to make this shot. I only said that so that Brooke would miss and feel
pretty
bad.
much stay inside that little and you'll
The little
go in.
Boop.
Yeah.
Of
just
a gay.
Like that. Just like that.
Just like that. Are we now 2 strokes behind? We're a terrible game.
We are a stroke behind.
I really thought. No, we're 2 now. Because we're going to get doubles.
Oh yeah. Because, two in total. I thought you meant this round.
Oh, yeah, 2 total.
Yeah, 2 total. Yeah, 100%.
Okay.
Okay. This is where we lose.
Okay.
I've seen a windmill before. Never a skateboard.
I was saying, is it a skateboard or is it a paddle? What's happening here? Well done for someone who sucks.
Yeah.
What? How much power were you at?
About 1.5.
That's what I was going to do, but I don't know the answer.
I just feel like I'm
Oh yeah.
This game's dumb.
So,
I thought that it would be like, if you did really well, then you would get to tee off first.
mm-hmm.
And the reason why I thought that would be great is it gives everyone else a chance to... That's stupid!
That was way too much power, but since you bounced off the thing, it slowed you down.
I did really
I
good.
changed my mind. This game's really dumb. Ooh, no thank you.
Well, Tyler,
I'm like the guest on you
she's
guys'
absolutely
show, so
destroying our
I
budget.
know. He's like,
it's
I will...
only right that I win.
We have several more holes. Maybe you should stop being so arrogant. Like 13 more.
Nah, I'll
Like-
do fine.
Interesting. That's a weird angle.
Mm-hmm.
So should it be more?
A little more to the right.
Yeah,
But how much, though?
That
Don't go
much.
too much, because you'll ping off the pinger.
I'm good. I lied. I'm not good.
You're anything but good.
We were both wrong. It should be more to the left.
No, it was more to the right, just not that much more.
Yo, you're right. I'm bad at geometry. I had to think about my angle there for a second. Stop!
And she just hits it right through the thing. What on freaking earth?
I'm good at this game.
You don't even know what you're doing.
I don't know what I'm doing.
There's a little bit of a divot there.
I see that. I see that now.
Yeah.
Which I'm glad for.
You glad you see it?
Yeah, I'm glad I see it.
Suddenly I see.
It's a terrible song.
Yeah, it is totally. We need to get some of our points back. Not here though.
Not today. Not on this match.
Not today.
Not today. How many courses are there? Not holes. There's obviously 18. Whoa. Okay. Oh, never mind. Forget I said anything. More. Got it.
I'm so glad you're first.
So Sean was like 2.5, wasn't he?
Something like that. I don't remember.
Let's do 3. No!
Nice.
No. So 3 is too much. Sean's just over 2. So 2.5, I guess, is the perfect number. That's.
Nope.
I even told you how much to do and you messed up.
You get about 2 and a turd.
2 and a turd. Alright, Sean, just get a hole in one here.
You can't do that.
Well, I mean, you can.
No, I can't.
Nice.
Well
Very
done.
nice.
It's a hole in 2.
I need you to shut up forever.
Well, this is where I die.
Right down the middle. There's 2.5 there. No! You suck! New software.
Oh, come on.
You're not allowed to win.
I'm supposed to be
What do
winning
you
this
freaking
game.
know?
I was doing so good in the beginning.
This is still the beginning! We're like 5 holes. We're not even halfway through the game.
Your turn, Brooke.
Oh.
You didn't make it, remember?
It is.
Remember earlier when
my
you didn't
turn.
do the right
You're
thing?
still up.
You're still up, White.
Alright.
So now I'm losing the most.
Slowly but slowly, I'm getting back where I'm supposed to be.
That's interesting looking.
Ooh.
Please try this first so I don't have to.
No kidding. I have a feeling that was.
Ah, bounced! Too much purr.
Okay, let's see. I'm just gonna do this. No, it was too much. I might still have an angle. We'll see.
You want to do exactly what I did, but better. Gotta run and catch you later. Hey! Have a good weekend, Smoke.
You as well enjoy Crazy the Smoke.
Or-
not Rory.
Smoke!
You also enjoy your weekend. Go back to bed or something.
Have fun.
You want to do it again?
Yes.
Maybe that was the right thing to do.
Flush it! Alright, so I was talking about having an angle earlier, but I really don't know if I've got an angle. Do I have an angle? That thing is...
You can ping it up here, but
Man,
it's a little downhill there. You can hit it. It's gonna. I don't think you can do that. Yeah.
You're right. I should hit it harder and it's gonna wear right back in.
Yeah, what I suggest. Oh no, you don't have to. You
gotta
can go
really,
in.
Yeah, you can just do it. You can just keep doing better. It's fine. Double flushes. So I'm the bagay again.
How are you a bagay?
I don't know.
More like the bidet.
Oh. What? What?
What?
All right.
Oh, I don't like that at all.
Too fast.
Interesting.
Too fast and too furious.
I'm always too furious. I'm gonna try to do the right thing here.
Less power than me.
Oh no! I have a worse shot than you now.
All right.
Oh,
Less power
gross.
than Tyler did, Brooke. About half a bar.
Half a bar. Was it even half a bar? That's not
You were about 3/4.
Oh, was I?
Mm-hmm.
And then Brooke's like, how about way more than that?
I see what you're trying for. It wasn't a bad strategy.
It's a really good idea, actually.
I am not going to do well in this round. Well, I might do just as good as Sean.
Mm-hmm. You can go straight up and over. You just don't have a great shot afterwards.
I didn't know how far that went back. I was just
But Brooke has an angle up, though. Yes! My turn.
Unless I fail.
Unless that happens. Burt Reynolds. I have to say Burt Reynolds when I fart.
Okay.
Hope that made perfect sense after I did that.
Oh, you got it.
Yeah.
You got an angle on it.
But do I?
Yeah.
Did not expect to park that, I'll be honest. Oh, you don't actually lose a stroke here.
Right.
Brooke, you're going to throw that out of the thing again.
Oh my goodness, I didn't realize how much power I was putting into that.
You appear to be using some power. Well, I mean, aiming is relatively important as well.
I was
I was aiming. It's all ruined.
I'm not gonna win this game. I've discovered that now.
I thought you were going to miss, I really did. Try.
Not that bad.
Okay. Is there a max number of strokes? Is it double par?
11.
11!
I made it out. Out of the hole. Good job, me.
I've done a thing. Just go again.
I need to see.
Let go of the... all the way back. Let go of the trigger. Change your angle.
Oh, no.
Well, now you should be able to make this. I assume. I'm not going to give you that much credit, but...
Alright. Now Tyler's only back 1 and Brooke and I are tied.
Alright. I'm sucking only a little less than before. But not a lot. So I'm assuming the crazy part of this one is what happens after you get through here, because this isn't difficult.
Yeah. If you can, I think the object is to make it to the second one,
Okay.
but I don't remember.
Go through the first, just so we can see what happens.
How about no?
It's been a long time since I played this, so I don't remember.
Thank you.
Yeah, I guess I'll do the first one. Ah, the second one does go right to the hole. Got it.
Yeah, if you can make it to the second one, it's probably a hole in one.
So it's almost like you don't want to go straight down the middle. Or that hard. Good lord. Well, who am I to judge, apparently? Whatever!
Like that.
This game is
I've
garbage.
redeemed myself.
I've done the thing. Well, Sean, you're still going to be able to get this shot at least.
Or freaking not! I was trying to ping off the side and I didn't.
I hear burbs that are not in the game.
Yeah, they're outside the house.
No, they're not. Nope,
It
they're
sounds-
very much inside the house.
It sounds like they're right here. That's terrifying me. I hate it.
It's my alarm.
Oh, listen, what is going on?
This is where I lose.
Or tied again,
Hey,
at least.
Tyler is up.
What?
Oh, you're Brooke's player 3.
I'm player 2.
Yeah.
Ugh. Where are we going?
No!
Ah!
That was
We're going to the top
lovely.
right over there.
So I'm gonna do this shot right here. Makes the most sense to me. Cause that's gonna sweep me, isn't it?
Yep.
Hopefully.
Oh, no, it's not!
What?
No, it's not.
No. So what I did with a lot more power might work, but I don't know how well it will go. Or you can do
Oops.
that. That's fine too.
That
Like, I'm not
wasn't
gonna complain.
near
if
enough
you-
power.
Sean,
Yeah.
have another shot.
Okay.
How did... What?
Your turn. White. Whoa. Oh.
They didn't render that section very well, did they? Very nice.
that was a good
Oh! I did not think that was gonna go in.
Very good shot.
You're going to play a tree?
I will accept that answer. What are you?
Oh, you got this. Potentially.
You can't see me. Oh, I can see that though.
I can see that though.
Not quite.
It was so close.
Have to look to the left.
Yes.
Oh!
I forgot how close I was to him.
Gosh.
Try moving behind it. Well, I'm losing.
Oh. I was gonna say, where's the... Oh, it's right over there. Frick.
Frickety frick. Fricker.
Frickin'.
Fricking.
Your turn, Jonathan _ double CEP.
Go, babe.
Do a thing.
See, you have to aim too far. It was a little bit too far, but you have to aim too far to one direction. Because
one
the
direction.
hill will pull you the other direction.
Yeah, the hills have eyes.
Alright. I'm back 4.
Ooh. Oh, I see.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
What?
Check this out. Nicely. Oh, I was almost
Nicely
flawless.
almost done.
Okay, I thought your angle was crap, but I was wrong.
Mm-hmm.
So you were there, right?
Yeah, a bit more power than me or a bit further to the left than me.
So you were... Were you at 2?
I don't remember, honestly.
You were well beyond 2.
Yep.
So there's that.
Okay.
Okay, this needs to be cranked.
So at least 3.
Meh.
Alright.
That'll do, pig.
At least I'm over there.
Shut up.
Now what are you doing? I thought the thing is behind you.
It is. Oh, too much.
Also, it's gonna go forward a little bit.
Your turn, Brooke.
I think I've still got an angle.
Why couldn't you just gone straight to it?
I can't do that.
Oh.
I'm off to the side. We can't all have shot placement like that.
Jonathan TV. You're gonna do better if you were just bouncing off the wall.
I don't think so.
He doesn't think so.
Well, I mean, I don't think it would have been better than that. It would have been the same as that.
But if I'd done that the first time...
Okay, sure.
Miss! Dang it, Tyler.
I know,
You never listened to me.
I've let you down.
How funny would...
Apparently really funny! Did it go in or did you have to hit it in?
I had to hit it.
Sean, you were right. It'd be very
Aw.
funny.
Poor Sean.
Okay.
See what happens if I just center it right
Let's
there.
go
Ping it with
for
power. See
Go
what
for
happens.
it. Go for it.
Okay.
Huh.
Okay.
That's
Your turn, player 2. That's Tyler. That's Tyler.
Oh yeah, sorry. You're
trying to sabotage me.
I just saw blue and I was like,
So
that's me.
You're about 2 power, right?
2.5.
2.5. I want to go to there. I don't think I really need as much power as you had because of the shots. Just in that general area. Bum, 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 bum.
Can't do it.
Can't tell it.
Can't tell it.
Okay.
That actually ended up nicer because you're right on the line. Is there any kind of...
No!
Aw.
How come I'm always doing the double clicks?
No! Oh, there's a jump there.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go ahead and be the test dummy and do a little over 2. No! No!
Oh.
Yes.
No!
Oh. Oh.
You know what this reminds me of?
What?
That game with the pot and the pickaxe.
Oh no!
Pot in the pickaxe.
Where you're in a pot and you're just trying
Oh, yeah.
That shot reminded me of. Alright, you should do better because A, you've seen it, and B, you're losing anyway, so.
Good job, babe.
I'm gonna win this one, guys.
I'm gonna get a hole in one right here, screw you.
If I had turned jumping on, you would almost be able to. Yes! Yes!
I deserve that!
Hole in 1 million.
Hole in 11, more like it.
No, no.
Ray, what are you doing?
Oh, I thought it would bounce it.
It will not.
If I turned on jumping, you could have done that.
What?
But
oh, I've seen that. Yeah, where you hit
do I
the
have
button
jumping on?
bounce.
Let me see if I have jumping on. I'm curious now.
Don't do it now. You're just gonna screw yourself up.
Nope, no jumping.
You screwed yourself up.
All right. So,
Is there a way to do this?
hey, why does that book say "Turdy Friend"?
Trudy.
Trudy, friend. No, I did the
It's
same bad thing
it's
I've
a
done before.
Drawing book.
Brum, brum, brum.
Your turn 3.
This is dumb.
I am enjoying myself now. Actually,
Yeah, that is. That's actually what I should have done last time. Oh, I was gonna go, but I forgot Sean still hasn't made it, so some semblance of happiness left.
Bogey.
Bagay.
eBay, come here, eBay.
Let's do that.
Or as Brooke says, "Diblah, diblah, diblah."
That's what he says. I guess that's the wrong item, huh?
What? Yeah. Also, it would be if that's what I was saying, I would say "Nata wimpy kurmi da."
Oh yeah. Oh man. I don't know languages. Words.
Nata wimpy kurmi da, Tyler,
Yes.
is Old Anglo-Saxon with a touch of Latin because that happens sometimes.
Because, yeah.
And it means
I made it. Oh no!
it means pretty girl, bring me beer.
Oh, that's perfect.
I did too much.
Can you think of a better sentence than that? It's
It is Wednesday, my dudes.
Your turn, Brooke.
How fast did I go last time?
I did about 2 3/4 to
You
Nick
you
Ryan.
almost maxed it out, and that is why you failed.
Ooh. Ooh.
Almost as good as
A
my
butterfly.
shot. Okay, it is in fact that.
A butt fly.
I would have cried so much if I would have missed that.
Hey Tyler, have you seen those movies where they take the butt fly larva out of people?
I did not mean to let go, and I did, but it worked.
It worked.
Somehow I'm still so far back. How did that happen?
Yo, you suck.
Ooh, what is the tunnel?
Why would we go through the tunnel if we can do that shot? There's gotta be a trap, isn't there?
The tunnel, if you make it all the way around, it's a guaranteed hole in 1.
Ah, gotcha.
That's a farther shot than I thought it was.
Well, how fast did you just go?
Almost 3, I think.
Why would you not try this?
Try it, Tyler.
It's a good
I
question.
want to see what happens.
Oh, maybe not guaranteed. Thought it was guaranteed.
I mean, it did just as well as you. I mean, that's more risky, and you don't necessarily guarantee a hole in one any more than that angle.
Yeah.
I don't know what I want to
I don't
do.
think there's a wrong or right answer.
I want to go this way.
Distress!
I was supposed to say you want to go a little further to the right than I did, but you can go left too. I appreciate
Actually,
it.
that
better.
angle almost worked.
Oh,
Oh, much
it
better.
doesn't sound healthy.
It might not be. Most of what I do isn't all that healthy.
We've done well.
I really thought for sure you would be not that far away, Sean. Whoa!
What?
What's that coming to go?
What?
Holy cow. Okay, yeah, I'll have some of that. So you just cranked it.
Full power, third target. Center of the third target.
It's about as centered as I could
If you
have
do it right.
Why?
If you do it perfect, you sink it.
That was awesome. I love this game
Oh
now.
my goodness.
No stress at all.
Obviously, Brooke's gonna do it perfect because that's how she does it.
perfectly.
Oh,
That looked
Sure
that was
didn't.
good. Well, we must have done similar things. That's a grouping.
albatross.
I like those.
Albatross is a double eagle.
I kill those and I wear them around my neck as punishment.
I mean,
Like you do.
It was an albatross.
It was. Deep down, I want you to miss it.
Up top, I want her to miss it.
High key. 4 more holes.
it's got a bounce.
But how hard? We must boop. That last hole looks ridiculous.
Watch the boop just be there to trick you.
Okay, more power than that. No!
It's a tricksy boop.
Whoa. That's weird. So more power than that, you say?
Yeah. I did... yeah, you want almost maxed or maxed?
Let's do 3 3/4.
3 2/3.
Oh.
No! Nonsense, poopy pants! So, between what me and Sean did.
What
Sean did 3, I did 3 1/4.
So about
Go
3 1/4 is about what you
Barely
want.
over that 3rd bar, but aim it.
Yeah.
Up there. That should be good.
Look at me go. It's a hill. Oh no.
Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. I can suck at golf. Look at me. Look at me. Suck at
I
golf.
mean, it didn't do as badly as I thought it was going to.
Get away from me. Alright, so I'm gonna try. I'm gonna obviously the same thing that just happened. Right there, right there, right there. Must be
Nicely
one stroke
done.
behind.
Brooke's turn.
I just need you to miss now.
No, not that way. That way.
Yeah, I know. I was trying to figure out, like, what are the holes?
I
Yeah.
see what's going on there.
Uh-huh. It's exactly what's going on there.
Oops. Oh no.
Please do it.
Please
do it.
don't!
Please do it. No!
No!
You're getting good at that.
I like it.
Oh, Tyler.
After all of that. Oh, you went back. Oh, wow,
okay.
that's not so
It's
bad.
there.
Oh, that's okay.
Your turn, Brooke. Okay,
I mean,
I want
that's
you to
annoying.
ping it off that wall and go into a dip. You've let me down. You failed me for the last time.
You failed me for the last time. Hey, maybe you could try not sucking.
Stop it!
I'm sorry.
I like it.
No, you know, I don't even care. I just don't want to go to that hole again. Bam, 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 bam.
There.
Sean gets to shoot.
Don't you dare.
Oh.
Don't you dare!
Don't you dare! I mean,
You guys are still playing?
shut up.
Hey, Tyler. Have you seen Insidious 2?
Sure. Yeah.
Don't you dare!
You kind of got us both.
Got you
Hit my hat.
with my arm.
Throwing bows.
Well, I mean, you're a little bit closer now.
Oh, my
Shut up.
goodness. This is right
No,
into
I got it. I got it.
Well, yes, but now. Well, you can. Well, well done though.
Very nice.
I did it, guys.
Good job, babe.
What a guy.
I'm only back 9.
Whoa.
Huh.
This is my time to shine.
Why?
Because I know this. I know this hole.
I mean, wasn't bad.
Okay, so you were.
The idea is to bounce up and hit in that. If you make it in between those, it sinks it. The hole is perfectly encapsulated between those two lines. It guides you straight into the hole if you make it up there. That's good.
Oh! Oh!
Nicely done.
Got him!
I thought you were gonna get pinged by the slider.
I had no clue because I couldn't see. I couldn't see Jack balls.
You couldn't see Jack's balls.
I couldn't see Jack's balls. Nary a bit. Ping.
You got it.
Ping!
Oh, not quite.
Ah!
Did exactly what I did. Exactly what I did.
Well, actually,
Oh,
nowhere near
almost.
what you did, but you just ended up in the same place.
That's a good. That you can totally get that.
No!
I was wrong.
That was way worse.
I was wrong.
You said I can get it. You're right. I could get it.
He has the ability to get it.
I just choked on an enormous peen. How'd you bounce around it? How'd you...
What just happened?
Wow!
What just happened?
I didn't know that was
I love
possible.
this game. Oh. Oh. Ah!
Fixed it.
Thank you.
Got it.
Nice. I'm so upset.
I want you to miss again. That was hilarious. I don't know how you did that.
I'm not really sure.
All right.
Back within two.
Here's my
last
chance to
two
come back.
holes.
Here's my chance to come back, guys.
By definition, you probably could. Excuse me.
Oh, I see.
Oh, I see.
Oh.
Very close.
Oh, dang it. There it goes. Oh, okay. I'm lined up pretty good.
Where did you aim?
You have to aim farther to the right because you slow down by the time you get there, so this pulls you further than this does. So you have to aim pretty far to the right.
I'm not mad about that. I can probably make that. So a little more power than that, interestingly enough.
Yeah.
This would be a hard one to hole in one.
Yeah, it's extremely possible, but no, it's not easy.
Oh, come on.
Do it!
Brooke did what I did. Brooke did what I did. Almost what I did. But she has a harder shot than I do.
Worse than you
Good.
did.
I want you to be worse. So,
Good job. Good job, babe.
I'm gonna need a little more than a bar of power, I guess.
No, no, you won't.
You don't think so?
You're not more than a bar.
I have much excite. And I'm only back 2 strokes. No pressure.
You have to aim up there and a bit more power than you normally would, but further to the right, because it's going to pull you to the left as you go.
Well, just miss it and just go on about your day. Oh! Well done, though.
You got out of your pit.
Yeah.
You got out of the miry clay.
Ah. Ah.
Too much.
Yeah.
There you go. That's good.
Down by 1 with 1 hole to go.
All right.
Woo.
Oh.
Ah. What?
What is this?
You ready for this? There you go. You got it.
Shall I do the same thing?
No, blast it.
Blast it?
Blast it.
Okay. Now let's go.
Straight down the middle. You bounced.
I didn't know I was gonna bounce!
How did...
So slightly less than me.
Yeah, slightly, not quite blast. I thought you were supposed to blast it. That was
Yeah,
my
you
bad.
suck!
I thought you were supposed to blast
That's
it.
fine.
Also, that saw that pops up can screw you.
No, that's terrible.
Like that?
I guess.
Straight down the middle. Straight down the middle.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I'm not sure.
Dang it!
It
I
must be-
don't think that's right.
I think we're supposed to just tappy, tappy, tappy.
Maybe you are supposed to tap it. I thought you were supposed
That's
to
what I
blast
was
it.
thinking when I saw it.
I thought you were supposed to blast it. If you're not, that's my fault.
Well, whatever. We're all doing the same thing now, so it's kind of whatever.
Mishi.
Oh my goodness! What is happening?
Rolling logs. Rolling logs, rolling logs, rolling logs on the ground.
Okay.
Tyler's a much better shot than I do.
I'm a much better chef than you are.
No.
So let's see what Sean does here first.
I don't have a good angle. I'm gonna
that's
suck.
not good.
That does look rough.
Let me see.
Oh geez, that looks very rough.
Go now.
Nope.
Little logs push you out of the way.
Yes.
No. Oh.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Ouch.
There are a few spots they can push you to.
Please
that you
render
can
me.
make it out of.
Please render me. Please render me. Render.
Render me, oh lord.
Can you please render?
Okay, you can
I
see
like
the.
this. This is good.
There you go. Oh. Okay.
There we go. Oh, no!
Hold on. I got you. You want to? I think right there.
Dude.
A little left. Little left. Not full power. About two and a half.
Hold on.
Oh, you saw it for a second there.
I did for a second. So it's right.
Count squares.
I'm trying. That's what I'm trying to do right now. You know what?
There's not squares.
Right there.
No, it's not right there.
It's not? Okay. Oh, you got it. You got it. Oh!
There
You
it
right.
is.
You right.
That was not fun.
Okay, so, Brooke, you're going to have to hit, like, right there, about 3 power. That knot in the wood at about 3 power.
That knot right there.
Now.
Why would you tell her right then? That was clearly too early. Why'd you trust him? He's let you down so many times.
Okay, so here's the thing. If she'd waited any longer, she would have got hit by the flying logs.
I love flying logs.
I'm so sad.
You're about to have to bank off of one of the...
Off one of the logs?
Yeah, one of the ones coming at you.
Yeah. I gotcha.
Well, I mean, not like that, obviously.
That wasn't it.
The same chief. Oh,
Oh.
it's me. Please do not true. At least it's rendering this time. Okay.
As luck would have it, it tends to go 1, 2, 3.
I thought he was already done. Like, I thought he made that.
Let's close that. That's not the best aroma.
But you have an angle on it now. Ow. Got it.
I would have been so upset!
No, I didn't.
Howard, I'm upset!
Where are you?
Right
Oh,
now.
hi, Mark.
This is gonna suck. There's no way.
There is. You should... Yeah, that's what I'll tell you to do. Okay, if you'd done it a second later, it would have bounced off that log and would have angled again.
Well, I mean, you're lined up good now.
Potentially.
Yeah.
Double click. Double boggy.
You know what that means?
Ah! I double clicked!
Oh, poor love.
Am I safe? I'm safe.
Yeah, you're good.
Am I secret? No! Hey,
Hide?
I have the best score of everyone.
Nice. Nice. It's only 8:30. It's not terrible.
It's only 8:30. Okay.
That was fun.
Pew.
Except me and Tyler tied.
I know.
That's
Coach
not
like,
cool.
so listen.
Okay. So,
So.
where's the freaking chat? There it's.
know.
Whoop. Okay. So, obviously a weather balloon.
A weather balloon.
We seem to be finished.
Is
Tyler, it is your turn.
it my turn?
It's your turn.
What have I been listening to
So I'm
recently?
guessing you guys don't need me anymore.
You can do whatever you
I
want.
always need you.
Oh.
I'll go away.
You don't have to.
What's
Well-
the point of me staying?
You
Like,
could listen to the
What's the point?
listen to the music?
Let's do. So
Yeah,
we have.
it's your show.
We saw, sure, something like that. We saw that there was the Doom game coming, the Doom board game, and there's a Doom game coming out. So I think we should listen to not the Doom soundtrack, but another one of Mick Gordon's songs,
Okay.
because Mick Gordon's awesome.
Just search Mick
see
Gordon.
search Mick Gordon and see if. Just go to artist.
Right there.
Not that I don't want to listen to Rip and Tear, but.
BFG division.
Wolfenstein:
Rust,
The New
Guts,
Order.
and Guts.
It might actually be-
Pompeii.
Yeah, he did soundtrack for that game.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Click on the Wolfenstein. And I
Okay.
think it actually might be from go down because I think it might just be
Death Shed.
Yeah. Go down. Keep going. It might be only from the newer, from the expansion. It is. See if the expansion for that's on here. If I'm what's it called? New Blood, Old Blood,
Old Blood.
Some Blood.
Nope.
Oh, that's too bad. Then I'm
What?
What?
Artist Cosm. Album Eyes on the Inside.
We're playing that now.
All right. We've never heard of this, guys.
Hard
Let's
left.
listen to it.
We're media, right?
Okay. The first thing I noticed. So far, I think I like it. The second thing I noticed. There's not a real instrument in the bunch.
No, of course not. So,
All right.
go ahead and play on this.
Here's another Bloodborne thing. Here's the old blood.
It looks...
I'm clicking instrumental, not nice. I don't. Whoever this Billy Shakespeare is, I don't want to listen to him sing.
Sounds like Toxic Mushroom.
How did I know that was going?
I almost think that 90% of everything that's like Lovecraftian inspired or co-inspired or inspired by these video games, I don't know why it's always some really below average death metal band. Which is what I was gonna say, because what it always is, but it's the hard left.
Yeah. Well, yeah, this could go the same direction. This is the happier side of goth music. So
This is much more like house music than it is goth.
you say that. Let's hear the singer.
Courage in our evolution. How will that one day lead?
No, I would call this the happy side of goth music.
But now that you said that, let me know the thing before I
Okay.
go to the soundtrack for Blade.
Ah, yes.
Now that's goth house music.
House music. Goth house music. We have to add this now. We have to add everything we listen
do.
to.
Billy Shakespeare,
First Blade.
First Blade. Soundtrack.
Blade the soundtrack.
By the
Album by Blade the soundtrack.
I don't think it matters what we listen to.
Not this one. It has Wolfpack in it.
Ugh. Just do...
All
One,
these
two, and
are
one, two.
hip hop people.
No, they're not. Play them.
Really?
Play them.
All the names that I saw were. So we're gonna do this one. They sound like it.
That really cheap goth house.
Gothic club music.
That's house music.
Do you have house music? So I specified club music.
Alright!
See, okay. The other was the other was the happy side of goth music. This is the annoying side of goth music.
Alright, let's knock these down and call it a day.
Alright.
Then fly away from it.
I like it.
That was nice.
That's good.
It's real good.
That's so good. Bye-bye!